Check this out. This Agent in Raynge right here. You rocking with BallerStatus.com. The most official for that urban lifestyle business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we be on our baller status real hard.
I take drugs in my minivan, make love in my minivan. Yeah, in my minivan, get low in my minivan, get low in my minivan. Yeah, in my minivan, take drugs in my minivan, make love in my minivan, break dogs in my minivan, and all we do is cruise the states, and we don't cruise for cashews, cruise for cake.
Pretty much how Agent in Raynge got together was like Warped Tour a couple years ago, 03, something like that. Raynge was doing her thing, Grand Agent was doing his thing. We crossed paths in San Francisco on the Warped Tour, and we kind of linked up from there, started recording immediately. First thing we did where we came out together was called Under the Circumstances. An album, which people called an EP, was produced by Oh No, and where we introduced Raynge to everybody. Next thing we did as a kind of semi-official Agent in Raynge release was an EP called Agent in Raynge, which was featured in the Raucous 50 in 07. And now, right now, Minivan is the first official full Agent in Raynge project. We got Camp Low on board. We got my man Tribeca on the beats. And so far, everybody's feeling it, and we need you to feel it and get involved and do the right thing. You know what I mean? Support that official music.
Our style is like a mixture of, let's say, if Prince was on acid and he got married to Missy Elliott. You know, we rock like the Def Leppard drums, the metal, you know, mix with some Mike Jackson, rest in peace. Originally, I'm from Rexdale in Toronto, Canada, and I left there a long time ago. I lived in Chicago, Atlanta, New Jersey, Philly, New York, and now we in LA. We behind the Agent in Raynge shrine in the kitchen or whatever. So right now we in LA, in North Hollywood, and we rocking out here. I've been rapping pretty much since I was 12 years old, and I'm like a million right now. So you see what it is. You know, I started out as a singer, and then I started doing a little cheap, and it changed my voice into rapping. So I've been pretty much rapping my whole life.
Originally from Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying, 215, Grand Agent. Started some years ago, about a decade and a half ago, and came out of the Philadelphia scene that was kind of just before a lot of things popped off in terms of all the Rockefeller guys that got signed and scooped up from Philly. A little right before Eve came out hard with the Rough Riders and all of that. So it was a bunch of guys at that time putting in work, really developing a scene that was a kind of a void from the time like Muhammad and the Roots came. There was a big void, not a lot of stuff popping off the way it was before that. Schoolie D, Fresh Prince, 3 Times Dope, on and on and on. So, you know, early 90s to mid 90s was a big void in the artists coming out of Philly. So myself with Name and a bunch of other guys, the list too long to really get into, formed a scene that was centered around a few key spots: the Fake House, the Footwork Illadel, which Bobito and Rich Medina and had put that together. So it was a nice little scene we was able to develop, and I kind of grew out of that and bounced from there and started the Grand Agent solo career. So it's been a number of albums from 01 on up, By Design, Fish Out of Water, B Society, Under the Circumstances, which we mentioned, regular, Adult Contemporary, which was just a little while ago. So it's just been steady putting in work while developing the Agent in Raynge and the Raynge albums all along the path. So
what makes us different from other artists is our records. They speak for themselves. They make you want to dance at the same time, probably make you want to punch somebody in the face. We bring in black and white together, and showing America that, hey, it's bigger than America, it's bigger than racism or hate. And you know, if you hate us, that's all good, because that means we're doing something right. And we're going to keep doing it and keep slamming you in the face with records. And we're going to keep messing with Baller Status because we love them and they support us and we support them.
And right now, we really appreciative that things are taking shape. It's been some years for both of us. You know what I mean? And sometimes you need that one extra ingredient or compliment that's going to set your whole thing off to a whole nother dimension. And that's what Agent and Raynge individually do for each other, and that's what we're here to do to the rap game, to the music industry. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people today making records without prior knowledge of really how this started, where it came from, and what it really means. You know what I'm saying? What this music did for a generation.
Everybody
you know
talking about how there's no records for grown-ups or music is for kids and a joke, and we here to do something about it. So shout out to BallerStatus.com. We mess with y'all, and this Agent and Raynge, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Race Records coming out, and we're just gonna keep hitting you in the face. You dig?
Make love in my minivan, break dogs in my minivan, and all we do is cruise the states, and we don't cruise for cash, we cruise for cake.
Yeah, I'm not a soccer mom, I'm a rapper mom. Major MILF, man, I play the field with the car seat strapped in, but at night I get the mini bar cracking. Fugitive in the Ford like Harrison. Ten so deep they think I'm African American. Now the cops pulling up all beside me, racial profiling for stunting like a mommy, and I ain't